Welcome to post-racial America. Welcome to an America that has no race, no color, no creed, no anything, no history of racism. Thank you, 6 jurors that decided that George Zimmerman was not guilty. And of course, these were white women. They were mothers. But apparently, I guess our children are not good enough. This case only proves to me that there is no post-racial America. Let's take a look at when Barack Obama was elected to the presidency. Every single racist individual, every single person who found some objection to him based solely on his race came out of the woodwork to denounce him. Not only that, but suggesting that he is not an American, suggesting that somehow he is socialist in an effort to paint him as un-American has been the norm constantly. And now, because of his race, a lot of racist individuals who even shame decent white people have come up with this somehow these buzzwords that somehow doesn't speak to the history of racial discrimination, and somehow suggesting that racism is over and people ought to get over it. Well, when 9/11 happened, you said never forget. When Pearl Harbor happened, never forget. Never forget the vets, support the troops. But when it comes to racial discrimination, get over it. When it comes to gutting the Voter Rights Act, get over it. When it comes to slavery and remembering the horrible realities of the day, get over it is what we hear. There is no post-racial America. There cannot be, as long as race is a determining factor, and it remains one, especially among those on the right side of the spectrum. And no, they are not on the right side of history, but they are on the fringes of the right. In fact, sometimes I'm worried about Democrats moving so far to the right that the right hasn't even moved to a mental hospital. Bill Maher said that part, and I just thought I'd throw it in there. But this Trayvon Martin case only proves one thing. That if you are a black man in America, tough shit if you get shot at. If you are killed, forget it. Nobody cares. If you're killed by one of your neighbors in the neighborhood, tough shit. If you're killed by a gun nut in a gated community who designates himself neighborhood watchman, tough shit. The right to bear arms, the right to the Constitution upon this nation is supposed to stand does not apply to me. You know what? I don't even know how to really take that, because I believe in justice, but today I can't believe in justice for myself. I can't believe in justice when justice is simply something that's fleeting and for the rich. I can only believe in justice when criminals are put behind bars and when people are not criminalized for things that they shouldn't be criminalized for. I can't believe in justice when I see a prison industrial complex and the military industrial complex both working together, or even period being in existence, and having such strong a grasp that justice becomes how much can you buy. Today I am more than disappointed. I am pissed at the fact that there is no justice, but it is simply how good of a lawyer you can get. But also the Sanford PD needs to be investigated like nobody's business. And somebody needs to go to jail. Somebody needs to go to jail for a very, very long time. And until the Sanford PD is investigated, I will not believe in justice. I cannot believe in justice. Because every time there's something that makes me believe in America once again, something like this happens to make me believe in the dystopic America that Ayn Rand paints in Atlas Shrugged, to where people who rise to the occasion, People like Nikola Tesla. People who fought the progressive movement, the populist movement, the movement of the people, now have to raise up with the voice of the people. Welcome to post-racial America. I cannot pledge allegiance to this flag of the disjointed states of America and to the plutocracy for which it will fall. One nation, divided by race, with liberty and justice only for the rich.